Today's focus in the Core 4 Under-24 project is on individual players. TSN has ranked the top 50 players in the NHL who are under the age of 24 at the start of this regular season. And Craig, we got to start right at the top. Macklin Celebrini is number one ahead of some other incredibly worthy names. Why does he deserve top spot?
Yeah, you quickly deserving names. I mean, you start to look at this list of the top 10, it's pretty impressive. But Macklin Celebrini, and I use this as a great compliment. To me, he's a lowercase Sidney Crosby. Could he become at a level near Sidney Crosby? Well, if he does, he's going to be one of the greatest ever. But when you watch Macklin play, he's got a mastery of every situation of the game, of every area of the game. He's got that motor that revs at high RPMs. He's got a fire that burns hot in his belly. And for the San Jose Sharks, as they're rising up to become a contending team, to have this player, who's not just a great player on the ice, he's a great leader. That's why he gets the number one spot. He is that complete two-way player. And like I said, when I use lowercase Sidney Crosby here to describe a player, I think enough has been said about why he's number one.
Yeah, that's a huge statement. You know what, though, Craig? In fairness, it's almost like you could do no wrong with this list, because on number two, it's Connor Bedard. Are you seeing glimpses of the superstar player you expected at the NHL level from him?
Oh, I'm not seeing glimpses, Gino. I'm seeing every game you turn on to watch Connor Bedard that he is a massive difference for the Blackhawks. Obviously, 2 years in the NHL as a full-blown teenager. Just turned 20 of July this year. And you watch him understand what it took to be a better player. That's the first thing that Connor wanted to do was go, okay, I got 2 years under my belt. What do I got to do to be better? And he went and worked on those areas of his game. That speaks to dedication. That speaks to a determination to say, hey, listen, I know I'm good, but I got to continue to improve and show it. And shown it he has. He has been so good. The skating, the edge work, the shot, everything. When you watch Connor Bedard play, to your point, absolutely we thought he'd be a superstar in the NHL. We're not seeing glimpses of it. We're seeing it on a regular basis, just about shift in, shift out every game.
Craig, it's wild to say amongst this group of names, but Matthew Schaefer might actually be the most impressive of the bunch. Craig, he's barely 18 years old and he's already a star. Has he exceeded even your lofty expectations?
Oh, there's no question about it. I think that if Matthew was honest about it, he would probably say he's exceeded his own lofty expectations. But he has taken the league by storm. And when you watch his ability to be settled in the game, to be confident in the game, we talk about young players, Gino, coming into the game and the learning curve and how much it takes to understand what it means to be a good player playing against older players. Matthew Schaefer looks like he's been in the league for years. His coach, Patrick Waugh, who was around great defensemen over the course of his career, talks about Matthew Schaefer's ability to just understand, okay, I'm in this situation, this is what I do. I'm in that situation, this is what I do. And the instincts that he has playing the game are simply tremendous. And when you think about the beginning of this season, I can guarantee you this, Gino, never did we think that he could be in the top 5 of the Core 4 Under-24. As a first overall pick, as a very talented and gifted player, we thought, yeah, top 10. Listen, he's knocking right into that top group alongside Bedard and Celebrini as 3 of the very best Under-24 players in the entire NHL. Think about it. Celebrini is a teenager, Schaefer's a teenager, and Connor Bedard just ended his teenage years. What a special time for the NHL.
It certainly is. Look, I can't let you go without talking about the Habs, who finished first in our Core 4 team rankings. Is that ranking as simple as the 1-2 punch of Lane Hudson and Ivan Demidov?
Yeah, it is. And sometimes simple is the right word. And yes is the answer to is it that simple? Because it is. And when you have those two types of players, and Lane on the blue line is unique. There's no player like him in the NHL, and what he's done for the Montreal Canadiens last year, what he continues to do for the Montreal Canadiens, and what he's going to do in the years to come are really significant and unique. And then you have Demidov, who has shown right from game one last year that he is going to be someone that can be that player for the Montreal Canadiens that fans for the Canadiens have seen for years. That player that can pull you out of your seat, that player that delivers when it matters the most, the clutch moments, everything that you think about the Montreal Canadiens. The other thing about these two guys, Gino, they embrace the pressure. They love the spotlight. They don't shrink, they expand. And you need to be able to do that if you're playing for the storied Montreal Canadiens.
All right, that's a quick glimpse of the top 10. You can see the full top 50 at tsn.ca and lots more Core 4 content on TSN's YouTube page.